As long as you have never discovered yourself, discover yourself, who you are, where are you from, who put you where you are. I don't know if you're copying me. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Discover yourself at first. Who put you where you were? What gave you the permission? Who gave you the permission to be where you were? Who gave you that power to be where you were? That's when you're going to conquer some things. Then after that, when you discover yourself, get into a process where I call discovery of your giftings. Discover what tool can you use. There are people that are there. They have tools in their hands, but they don't know how to use it. I will not lie to you that God didn't give everyone a gift. Everyone in this world has a gift. But it depends on how we are going to use them. If you do not use your gift, then there is a problem. There is something that we call gifting discovery. As long as you have never discovered what you were able to do, and what you are able to use, you are still in trouble. You may have it in your hands, but the fact that you don't know that it's there, then you are in trouble. You have something that you have to let go. So, gifting discovery. Discover your gift first. Discover yourself first. Then you discover your gift. Then after you discovering your gifting and yourself, begin to expand in mind. Begin to exercise what you have. Begin to use what you have then. Let me tell you something. You know, the greatest deliverance is when you recognize that there is a problem somewhere. You can be able to fix it. You will never be able to fix a problem that you don't know. There are people that are being tormented with a spirit of ignorance. They will never discover where there is a problem to fix it. They just be there and start defending themselves. As long as you're still defending yourself into your mistakes, there is nowhere you're going. But if you discover your mistake, you start working upon them. Just understand me, there is something that will come and it will help you. As long as you have never discovered your mistake, as long as you're still protecting yourself or trying to prove that you are innocent, there is a mistake somewhere. The greatest deliverance is when you understand this problem comes from here. This problem comes from the house of my father. This problem comes from the house of my mother. They are like familiar curses. They are familiar spirits that are tormenting people in the extent whereby if you do not understand, then there is something wrong that must be shifted in the spirit for you to understand it. That is why I'm coming in front of you to explain to you these things. You have to understand. You have to get into this so that you can help yourself. Just know I have done something wrong. Then start working on it. That is the greatest deliverance. As long as you do not have that, there is no deliverance that is going to happen on you. You may have demons in you, but if you stay at home, who's going to help you? If you stay in the place whereby there is nobody who you don't want to meet anybody, who is going to help you? But if you discover that there is a problem here, then you go and look for the solution. The solution does not find where you are. There are people that have decided to remain into that bondage, not recognizing what they did, not recognizing what they did, not recognizing their mistakes. That is making them to be low every day. You will remain there where you are. But at the moment that you will stand up and say, no, I don't deserve this. I have to go. I deserve better than this. There is something beyond. You understand me? Then there is something that is going to happen to you because you have understood that in my family, there is something that has been blocking me. There is a problem in my family. We have this. If you look at your life, the way it's going is the same way. Then you say, there is something that happened in my family 5 years ago. There is something that happened. It seems similar to this. So I must do something. That is the greatest deliverance. As long as you have never understand there is a problem somewhere, deliverance is yet for you. You first understand that there is a problem somewhere, then deliverance will follow you. The greatest deliverance is to discover where the problem is coming from, the roots of the problem. That is the greatest deliverance. And how are you going to understand where the problems come from? It's when you use your ability. It's when you use your common sense. When you use, we're not talking about spiritual matters here. I'm talking about your common sense. Because your spirit can convince you that there is a problem somewhere and you're not going to allow it. But it is you now to say, let me follow this. Let me follow what my spirit is telling me. That is what I'm trying to teach you. That is what I'm trying to say to you. The greatest deliverance is to discover where the source of the problem is, where the roots of the problem is. Who built the foundation? Who laid the foundation of that problem? That is how you can fight with it. That's how you can fight with it. The greatest way of deliverance, to discover where the problem came from, to discover who laid the foundation of that problem. How did I find myself in this situation? Where did I find this situation? Where was that beginning? Because in everything there is a beginning. The Bible says in the beginning, and in everything there is a beginning. In your problems there is a beginning. There is a source. There is the person who did a foundation. There is someone who laid the foundation that you have not yet discovered because you are ignorance. For the Bible says, my people are perishing because of the ignorance. You are lacking knowledge so that you can discover where the problem came from. But at the moment that you will arise and say, I'm trying now to work upon myself, big things will happen. That is why I love God. I love God. The greatest way of deliverance is when you discover where is the roots of your problems. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.